Hey guys, Hopeless Hallow here, coming at you with another video. Today we're going to talk about the Encounter Builder under Tools. This is a very useful feature for both DMs and players alike, as it can see and show you how hard a certain encounter can be and how to adjust and make it for a good party. So, what I just clicked on here is the Manage Characters. Basically, what happens here is you choose the quantity and strength of the characters. Now, obviously, it doesn't know what their classes are or their subclasses, so it takes the average. So, it puts 5 and 5 as your average, but I tend to find that if we're starting out, it's usually around 4 and 3. So, how do you use this? Now that you've set up what your party looks like, how do you make this? Well, the first thing you're going to notice is that there's a Monsters and Summaries tab. The Monsters and Summaries where you write descriptions, maybe how you want to role play, or what kind of treasure and rewards are there, a summary of the encounter and such. But under Monsters is where the real action happens. There are various different monsters to choose from, but we'll only be using the free ones. So if you go under Sources and hit Basic Rules, this will give you only free ones. So you'll notice there's a lot of different races and monsters. They are all in alphabetical order. And there's so many that you're going to have to search for what you want, or cut down on the amount that are there by choosing environments that they live in, or the type of monster, or just their alignment, or anything really. Or maybe their challenge rating. Obviously, a level 3 party isn't going to be fighting a rank 30 dragon, right? And maybe you're fighting them in a cave, so something of the gargantuan size wouldn't fit. So maybe you want to put it down to large, maybe medium. So, continuing on, how to use this? Well, say I want my encounter to be an animated armor. You'll see its difficulty is trivial, because I have 1 animated armor against 4 level 3 characters. Now, I can add more by clicking here, and now it's suddenly jumped up from a trivial to a medium and then to a hard. Because challenge ratings are exponential, this will happen quite commonly. So instead of choosing one of the same monster, I recommend having multiple different monsters. See how it turned from a trivial instead of to a medium, now to an easy? Put some variety in your encounters. But of course, don't just spam everything. Look how it instantly shot up. So keep a moderate balance. Now this looks like a good medium encounter for players of that level. But as you may have seen earlier, when you click on one, it shows you its stat sheet here. And if you click View Details page, it will take you to the entire details page, as seen in the last video. So, what's the rest of this page for, huh? Is that all? An easy encounter doesn't tax the character's resources or put them in serious peril. They may lose a few hit points, but victory is pretty much guaranteed. That is even trivial. A trivial encounter is even easier than easy. The Dungeon Master's Guide doesn't even describe difficulty for encounters below the easy XP threshold. But what if it went to hard? Hard encounter could go badly for the adventurers. Weaker characters might get taken out of the fight, and there's a slim chance that one or more characters might die. But finally, the biggest difficulty, when that bar gets practically full, the deadly. The bar will pulsate red. That's how you know it's bad. A deadly encounter might be lethal for one or more player characters. Survival often requires good tactics and quick thinking, and the party risks defeat. It'll also tell you the total XP. If you're using the XP system and not the milestone system for leveling up the characters, this is the total XP. adjusted XP is based off how many monsters there are. Because there are 4 monsters and it's a deadly encounter, there's a multiplier. So as you'd see, it would recommend, if they make it through this, doubling the amount of XP. Here's XP of all the monsters in the encounter, but the value given in this table. Is if there's around 300 XP's worth of strength of monsters. So if you were saying bring it down to 2 times 200 is 400. So it's slightly above easy, which is why I put it into the next category, medium. Because I added 3, that means that there's 3 times 2. That would be 600, which would normally be the average for medium. But because we have adjusted XP, the adjusted XP recommends 1,200, which would easily put it over the hard setting. And of course, same thing with deadly. As you notice, it barely just hits deadly. But what's the daily budget? Assuming a typical adventuring conditions and average luck, most adventuring parties can handle about 6 to 8 medium encounter or hard encounters a day. If the adventure has more easy encounters, the characters can get through more. If it has more deadly encounters, they can handle fewer. In the same way you figure out the difficulty of an encounter, you can use the XP values of a monster and other opponents in an adventure to guideline as how far the party is likely to progress. For each character in the party, use the adventuring XP table to estimate how much XP that character is expected to earn in a day. Add together the values of all party members to get the party's adventuring day. That provides a rough estimate of the adjusted XP value for the encounters in the party that they can handle before they need to take a long rest. Now, keep in mind, this does assume short rest. From the encounter, now it brings me to this page where there's a short description of the monsters, which I can easily grab this stat sheet for by clicking on it, and go to the full page by clicking on that. And it gives me the full stat sheet here. The XP, its difficulty, and for to view all the only one I have here is Night of the Living Lead. So that's how to use the encounter maker. That's all for now. Bye.